Welcome to OnStage. I'm Fiona Forbes at Hubcast Studios, and this week you are going to enjoy the amazing music of Tiller's Folly. Tiller's Folly is a critically acclaimed, award-winning acoustic power trio. This highly regarded Canadian Celtic group has shifted to what might be more aptly termed as acoustic roots music. The band is celebrating over 20 years together and joined us here at Hubcast Studios to sit down for a chat with our own Nikita Graham and, of course, play us some great music. So, ladies and gentlemen, here is Tiller's Folly.
1, 2, 3, 4. In the days of Prohibition, through the tides of the Haro Strait, rowboats ran illicit cargoes. Under cover of the night, the small-time operator, facing danger at each turn, from the pirate and hijacker, Coast Guard and the Revenue. It was the keeper of Turnpoint Light who first found the barrel G, up-tripped upon the morning tide, a grisly sight to see. From her deck down to her cabin, sighed blood in every place. What had become of her cargo and her crew? He could not find a trace. But if you sail on rum runners row, there's danger you will find. For the sharks that lurk these waters are of the humankind. Let there be no illusion, you will never know a friend. From the pistol to the gallows, and all the way to the bitter end. Harry Sawash, Noah Baker, and Charlie Morris made a plan that they would rob the whiskey runners, disguised as U.S. Customs men. So they combed the San Juan Islands in search of opportunity, until just off Sydney Island, that's where they spied the barrel G. They shot William Gillis where he stood when they knew that he was dead. They cut young Willie Jr. down with a blow to his head. And if you sail on rum runners row, there's danger you will find. For the sharks that lurk these waters are of humankind. There's murder and deception, you will never know, friend. From the pistol to the gallows, and all the way to the bitter end. Was a keeper of Turnpoint Light who first found the barrel G, that tripped upon the morning tide, a grisly sight to see. Now they say that Charlie Morris got life in prison for his crime. Harry Sawash and Owen Baker were to pay with their lives. They would sail on a sea of sorrow, and on this you can depend. It's just a quick step from the gallows, all the way to the bitter end. Now, steamboat travel played an integral part in the development of our Pacific Northwest coast. 150, 160, even 170 years ago was the most practical means of transportation up and down the coast, up through the mighty rivers and lakes that make up our waterway systems. It was at that time that 5 brothers, the Jamesons, emigrated from the Isle of Arran in Scotland to become steamboat pilots along our Pacific coast. Steamboat travel was still in its infancy and fraught with peril. Oh yes, peril! In the short span of 7 years, each of those 5 brothers had succumbed to an untimely demise. This song is the true story and the tragic lament for the steamboat and Jamesons. 1, 2, 3, 4. There were 5 brothers Jameson, the pride of the great Northwest. When it came to steamboat pilots, well, the Jamesons were best. Their stories told on the captain's pole who plied the Northwest Chuck. Oh, steamboat and Jamesons had the hardest luck. It said the trouble all began back in 1854, when the first of the faded Jamesons was standing on the wharf. Old Cannock town heard a frightening sound with a great horrific roar. Thick as how was flung into kingdom come, and that of only 4. 4 steamboat Jamesons were the pride of the great Northwest. When it came to steamboat pilots, well, the Jamesons were best. On the steamer Portland, the Willamette River run. Well, poor Mother Jameson, she lost another son. When the Portland stalled above the falls and amidst the ship's debris was a lifeless frame of Robert J, and now there's only 3. 3 steamboat Jamesons were the pride of the great Northwest. When it came to steamboat pilots, well, the Jamesons were best. The best swift-water pilot, Smith Jameson, was hailed. He skippered on the run from New Westminster up to Yale. He'd come as far as the Union Bar when the boiler up and blew. Where Smithy met his maker, leaving Jamesons at 2. Then in 1861, late one August night, the folks around Victoria beheld a horrid sight. The caribou was spun cut through and scattered all the foam. Like a mighty hundreds down, Cal lost 2 brothers home. They were steamboat and Jamesons, pride of the great Northwest. Where it came to steamboat pilots, well, the Jamesons were best. Their stories told in the captain's pole, pride the Northwest Chuck. Those steamboat and Jamesons had the hardest luck. Yes, the steamboat and Jamesons had the hardest luck.
We believe that our customers are the community. We focus on leisure traffic, so that's a lot of families, a lot of people wanting to get away for a vacation or a weekend.
We have top-notch people. The maintenance at Flair is quite a bit better than stuff that I've seen at previous airlines.
We have some of the best crew, I think. Everybody's just super friendly.
Come out and fly with us because our fares are the lowest in Canada, and we are always looking towards taking new people on board.
Your business is always changing, and so are your employee benefit needs. Fortunately, the Chambers plan is also changing to offer you even more selection, higher coverage levels, and more value. We can help you build a benefits program that's right for your business and your budget. Take another look and see why we're the choice of more small businesses than any other plan in Canada. The Chambers plan. It's for your benefit. Visit our website for more information and to request a free quote.
So guys, first and foremost, how did you get the name Tiller's Folly? Where did it come from?
Well, that's a question that has plagued us these 20 years.
Ooh.
It seemed like a nice name for a Celtic group at the time. It didn't really have a particular meaning or a message about it, but it's come to mean, tiller, of course, being like a plow, a breaker of new ground. And Folly is what happens when you're making other plans.
Nice. I hope that we
Very
have no more
nice,
plans
yeah.
tonight, though, right? No. So, you guys have been together for 20 years. How do you keep a group together? What's the magic?
First thing, get to work. And one thing that is great about this band is we started out as a full-on Celtic group, and the only one in the group that was actually a Celtic person was Bruce. So for the rest of us, it was like, oh, a whole new world. And then he keeps always adding new genres, new music. So it keeps it fresh and enlivening. What do you think, Nolan?
Well, I totally agree. The fact that we have evolved with our different music styles and genres, with the different backgrounds of music that we all come from, and it's kept it very challenging and entertaining and fun to always come up with new music for our folks that like to hear us play.
So since you guys have been together for 20 years, I'm sure there are a bunch of favorite moments. Can you guys each let me know what your favorite moment from the past 20 years?
My favorite would have to be Canada Day, 2008. We were invited to perform on Parliament Hill during Canada Day.
Nice.
So yeah, a sea of red and white T-shirts, over 250,000 people. And we got to, the build-up was even better because we got to hang out with Blue Rodeo.
Yeah.
And a lot of our favorite Canadian bands were there for the week before. And just hanging out, that casual kind of, musical camaraderie was, made it the best for me.
Well, that was a...
Oh, well, one of my favorite moments with the band was in Scotland at Spayfest. We had worked our way up the food chain as one of the headliners, and we had just an absolutely magical set and the audience. It was just a dream come true. And then we got to meet, standing right off stage that had our new CD was Ewan McGregor.
Cool.
The original Obi-Wan Kenobi, part way.
Yeah.
That one's hard to beat, though, actually. That was maybe the most, it felt like, from before I became a Celtic guy, more like when I was a rock star guy.
I went up in my son's estimation because, till then it was sort of like, yeah, my dad's a folk singer, but he hangs with Obi-Wan Kenobi. And whatever.
So can you guys tell me about Stirring Up Ghosts?
Well, Stirring Up Ghosts was an initiative that we started at the beginning of the band 20 years ago. And we started the band as a Celtic group, and part of the Celtic tradition is to keep songs and stories, history alive through songs. And I thought, wouldn't it be great if we could preserve some of the great history of Pacific Canada in song? So hence, Stirring Up Ghosts became the answer to that. Now here's the story of poor Jack O'Connor and the tale that surrounds his untimely demise. Submitted as fact, and just one like example, so gruesome a history Reed Islands comprise. How the wind-weathered rocks on the coast of Reed Island guard all the mystery of our own tragic lore. For it's said to this day that the ghosts of Reed Island appear in the mist of her desolate shores. Jack Myers was a blackguard, a thief and a braggart. He sold stolen whiskey from a sloop in the bay, where the Taylor Camp loggers bought 26 bottles. Well, little they knew what a price would be paid. After a weekend of two-fisted drinking, Myers ran amok an old 44, and a wager turned sour by Monday's wee hours. Poor Jack O'Connor lay dead on the floor. Ah, the wind-weathered rocks on the coast of Reed Island guard o'er the mystery of her own tragic lore, for it's said to this day that ghosts of Reed Island appear in the mist of her desolate shores. The magistrate came, Michael Manson by name, who along with Brad Hussey performed the inquest. All who witnessed the act testified to the facts as a warrant was issued for Jack Myers' arrest. A posse was sworn in and posted reward while they sailed from Nanaimo on the Joan and Estelle, where they caught up with Myers, pulled up in Butte Inlet. They brought him for trial, his story to tell. Hey! Now the arm of the law was both strong and far-reaching. Ours for self-defense at the end of the day. Jack Myers was sentenced to lifelong in prison for killing O'Connor in a blind drunken rage. Ah, the wind-weathered rocks on the coast of Reed Island guard over the mystery of her own tragic lore, for it's said to this day that ghosts of Reed Island appear in the mist of her desolate shore. Ah, the wind-weathered rocks on the coast of Reed Island guard over the mystery of her own tragic lore, and it's said to this day that ghosts of Reed Island appear in the mist of her desolate shores.
You're watching On Stage featuring Tiller's Folly, and we will have more music for you right after this.
As a small business owner, you make a lot of tough decisions. Choosing the right employee benefit program doesn't need to be one of them. The Chamber's plan is designed to meet the needs of small businesses just like yours. It's flexible and easy to manage, with a range of features that fit your employees and your budget. And as a not-for-profit plan, your premiums remain steady year after year. Choose the plan that covers more small businesses than any other in Canada. The Chamber's plan.
Welcome back to On Stage featuring Tiller's Folly. It is time to get back to the music.
As I rode on in a May morning, bright early, like my love upon the way, Lord, but she was early. Her hair was black and stockings white, her buckles shone like silver, had a dark and roving eye, and her earrings tipped her shoulder. And she sang little tiddle, 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 was idle and the dee, Chilanda. I went to her house on the top of the hill when the moon was shining clearly. She arose to let me in, but her mother chanced to hear me. She grabbed her by the hair of her head, down to the room she brought her. With the butt of a hazel twig, she was a well-beat barber. She sang little doodle little doodle little doodle, which I love Marry me now, my soldier lad, marry me now or never. Oh, marry me now, my soldier lad, for you see I'm done forever. I can't marry you, my bonny wheel lass, can't marry you, my honey. I've got a wife at home, how would I disown her? And she sang a little diddle 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 diddle, which I love and she sang little diddle 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 diddle, which I love Well, a pint at night is my delight, and a gallon every morning. Well, the young women are my heartbreak, still the old girls is my darlings. Well, some would take their poison, while other men abstain. I've not a spout for either, well, I've not been done the same. There's those who have my sympathy, no matter who they are. Poor pathetic creatures drinking water at the bar. A man might take a ribbing if he ordered up some tea. Some might shout for whiskey, well, it's not the drink for me. I'll take me pint of ale, me boys, no matter near or far. But there's nothing so peculiar drinking water at the bar. Well, there's those who wouldn't cross the street, heavens that takes his pains. Some will take from a head crew, while others hops and grain. From a drunkard to a pious man, never tilt the jar. There's nothing so peculiar drinking water at the bar. Well, I might forgive a man if he by chance had robbed a bank, or a captain with a sheer neglect allowed his ship to sink. In that stand, a fortunate man opposed to steal a car. But there's nothing so peculiar drinking water at the bar. When there's colas and the sodas and the rafters to the floor. There's coffee, there's cocktails, well there's choreos galore. There's drinks of all descriptions, all strikes me as bizarre. And they know imagination, drinking water at the bar. Well, it's fine for washing dishes in and bathing now and then. Maybe keeping little fishes in, but let us not pretend. Unless you set your face on fire with a belching big cigar, and you won't be taking kindly drinking water at the bar. Well, there's those who wouldn't cross the street, and it takes the pains. Some will take her minute through a lot of tops and grades. From a drunk or to a pious man, never tilt the jar. There's nothing so peculiar drinking water at the bar. So let all good folk upon this earth unite in one decree. It's nothing short of blasphemous, and I'm sure the Pope agrees, that no matter how remote you thought your chances were so far, well, you'll never get to drinking water at the bar. Well, there's those who wouldn't cross the street, and it takes the pains. Some will take from the head through a lot of tops and grades. From a drunk or to a pious man, never tilt the jar. There's nothing so peculiar drinking water at the bar. Cross the street, others it takes the pains. Some will take fermented fruit, while others hops and grains. From a drunkard to a pious man, never tilt the jar. There's nothing so peculiar drinking water at the bar.
And thank you so much to Tiller's Folly, but we didn't get to show you the whole concert. If you want to download it, all you have to do is go to our website. It is onstagelive.tv. That's where you can find the whole show, and you can also purchase the DVD, which has a whole bunch of bonus content as well. So thanks again to Tiller's Folly, and thanks to you for watching. We'll see you next time on stage. I'm Fiona Forbes.